And I want to welcome live stream viewers for tuning in. Just about to get started here with the first heat of Superstar Saturday Showdown. And Mr. Mac is good to go. We got some marshals out there. All right, drivers, bring them up to speed. We'll turn you loose here for a couple moments. Caution down the front straight, caution down the front straight. Guys, it's just hot laps. Needed one more marshal at the south end to help out Mr. Six. And we're looking for Charles West. Does anybody saw him practicing with the Traxxas modified, but he signed up in Bomber. Coming? That's fine. I just want to make sure he knows he's up. I wasn't sure if he's out in a trailer or what. All right, if you're tuning in online, let us know who you are, where you're tuning in from, and if you're cheering for anybody. And looks like Mr. West is on double secret probation. Good crowd tuning in already here online. Once again, Ocala Bomber up here in just a moment. And Mr. Casey Bass tuning in from trackside, actually. Appreciate it. Charles in the East Pits or in his trailer? All right. Heard he's buying pizza for everybody. All right. We've got some new racers tonight. Novice class, they're going to come out here and try their hand. Uh-oh. This is a pretty fancy paint scheme here for Charles. Probably built this because he left his Traxxas modified here the other week. Like, what happened to my car? All right, we're getting him checked in. He's got 2 laps, and we're going to go. Woo. Mr. Scott, appreciate it. All right, looks like they're ready to rock and roll. The orders: Mr. Evan, followed by Dave Ponder, Brad Mallon, Dave Coleman, Justin Schwartz, Zach Montgomery, Charles West. Go around one more time, guys. One more time. 3 feet apart, gentlemen. That's letting me check transponder strength and all that good stuff. All right, marshals, look alive. Here we go. Oh, we got Mayhem in 2. We're clear. Guys, there's 4 minutes. Plenty of time in the race. Got some new racers in this class today as well. Kind of stepping up. Old face is back again. Caution 3 and clear. Caution 4, go low off of 4, on the pipe, on the pipe, on the pipe. Now go high, now go low. Holy cow. And we're clear on a 38 lap run for Zach Montgomery in the lead now. Couple guys were up there and trying to give it away. Caution 3, high to 3, high through 3, now low through 3, low through 3. Middle of 3. Marshall's getting a little bit of work out on this one. After 1:20, it's 2:40 to go. Caution and back straight, go high, high, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall, to the wall. Now go low. It's Coleman, Ponder, Allen, Montgomery, Page, West, Schwartz. Coleman over Ponder by 2.8. Coleman rocking the Mustang out there. Coca-Cola scheme, red and white with the black tinted windows. Caution out of 4, stay high off of 4. Just past halfway, 145 to go. Up next, short course, late model. Gonna be Ponder, Carpenter, Smothers, Werstein, and Andrews. Whoa, watch out. Low in the 1, guys. Low in the 1. You haven't got some power there somehow. Have that thing up on 2 wheels. Schwartz the new fast lap 6.2, Charles 6.4, Evan 5.9, Zach 6.0, Brad 6.0, Ponder 5.7, Coleman with a 5.5. 40 lap pace for David Coleman, right? Meow. Caution of 4, caution of 4, middle of 4, middle of 4, middle of 4, and we're clear. Caution 2, caution 2. We got the General Lee out there. We got the Coca-Cola car. Got a Chevelle out there. Couple Camaros. Caution down the back straight. Go low on the back. Low on the back. Inside. Inside. We're clear. 20 seconds to go. Got Mr. Dolan tuning in. That's Papa Dolan. Said he wished he could be here. Thank you, sir. Glad you can tune in at least. Hey, load through 2, load through 2. It's Coleman, Ponder, Mallon, Montgomery back half a second. Charles, Evan, and looks like Schwartz is out. Almost everybody done here. A couple more, and shut it down. Everybody's done, everybody's done. David Coleman going to take that one, 40 and 401. Ponder 39. Montgomery and Mallon with 37. West with 31. Evan with 30. And Justin out after 24. That was exciting. All right, short course late model. Let's get them down. And give me a second here. All right, boys and girls, give me 1 second. Just had to get some stuff restarted up here. Sorry about that. All right, let's get them checked in, gentlemen. Check them in. Got our marshals out there. Roll them off, gentlemen. 250 to turn and burn. Like Ponder forgot to turn his car on after he had to dial the radio in. A rough afternoon for Ponder. Not too bad though. Could be worse. All right, we got Mr. Anthony Smothers jumping back into short course late model this weekend. Carpenter out there, good to see him back. We got Scott Werstein back again this week. Mark Andrews. Guys got to keep an eye on Ponder over there. He's probably juicing his batteries at 28 amps, you know. Never know. A couple gigawatts here go a long ways. For those of you tuning in, we're inside because it's already rained once today. Fortunately, it wasn't the downpour. We were right on the edge of it, though. I was coming up the hill. There was a wall of water in front of me. Uh-oh. That sounded like a diff. Alright, looks like he's gonna... Anthony's making one last adjustment here. Alright, while we're waiting for that, the order will be Ponder, Carpenter, Smothers, Werstein, and Andrews. Go get up on the stand, Anthony. All right, Mr. Smothers, you're supposed to be third. Catch it up, catch it up. All right, marshals, look alive. We're going live this time by. Here we go. Oh, I hope that's tire rub and not a dip. It's going good now. Ponder dropping a 5.55. Carpenter back to just over half a second. Others battling out with Werstein, a tenth between those two for that third spot. Andrews back 2 seconds in fifth. Guys, plenty of time. Caution 3 and 4. And we're clear. All right, 125 down, 2:35 to go. Werstein, new fast lap, 5.9. Ponder just dropped a 5.37 2 laps ago, and that gold associated, if I'm not mistaken. Caution in 2, caution in 2. And we're clear. Just about halfway, drivers. Rocking a 42 lap pace. That gold late model, your leader right now. Carpenter in the white, black, and orange is in second. Scott Werstein just dropped a 5.8 for himself. Rocking the black and white there with the green numbers on the side of it. Not mistaken, that is a Traxxas. Was running one of those a while back. Still has it. Mark Andrews just dropped a 5.8. 130 to go, 130 to go. Buggy late model start heading this way. That's going to be Casey, Charles, Brian, and Tim Emery. Oh, Anthony up on 2 wheels. Caution in 4, stay low through 4. And we're clear. Let's ponder by about, go low off of 2, low through 2, low off of 2. It's ponder by about 2 laps here. Burstein back 2 laps in 3rd. Anthony Smothers back a couple more in 4th, and Mark a couple more in 5th. Closest battle is still for the lead right now. Oh, caution down the front straight. Go high in the front, high in the front. Guys, when the marshals are getting you, those tires need to stop spinning. That is race clock. Keep going, keep going. Ponder is done. And everybody's done. Shut it down. David Ponder going to take that one 41.4 flat. Carpenter 41.405. Werstein with 38. Smothers 34. And Andrews 33. Fast lap going to Ponder 5.37. All right. Well, let's get our Buggy late model guys down and checked in. Should have plenty of marshals for this one. All right, drivers, let's bring them up to speed. You got 2 minutes to turn and burn. You guys know how fast you're going. Make sure you communicate up there. Oh, Mr. Bryan testing out the right front of his car. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in order. It's going to be Casey Bass, Charles West, Brian Dean, Tim Emery. You guys are curious. I reset the initial heats 3 times. It's all random every time we do this, so Mr. Casey got very, very, very fortunate he's out front here. Because I have a feeling Mr. Bryan's going to give him a run for his money. Transponder's looking good, gentlemen. 4 minutes on that clock. Let's keep it clean, and here we go, green. Charles did a wheelie down the straightaway. We're knocking on the door of 4-second laps already. Bass with a 5-1. Dean 5-1. Emery 5-6. Charles 5-7. Casey and Bryan battling out. 3/10 between them at the line last time by. We clearly already know Mr. Charles is not running a 17.5 out there. It is. He's definitely geared wrong. Oh, Casey Bass. Come on. Can't be scared of it, guys. Casey going gravedigger over Charles there. He's going to apologize to him after the race. Woo, watch out. Caution to 1, stay high, low into 1, low into 1, and we're clear. It's Bryan at the line by 2.2 with the 5.17. Casey, go through low through 3, low through 3. Guys, pick it up and get out and run out of the way. Bass with a 5.10. Emery with a 5.44. Charles with a 5.78. Just past halfway. Up next, Losi Sprint Star heading this way. Going to be Chris Bradley, Mike Raines, Mark Andrews, Scott Quintel. Low through 1 and 2. Low through 1 and 2. One minute to go, 1 minute to go. Brian Dean holding on to lead by 2 seconds. Caught 3 and 4. Like it's clear. Down to 1.5 for Brian over Casey. All right, gentlemen, we need to clean it up here a little bit. Help him out, help him out. $15 seconds. Rocking a 45 lap pace here for Brian Dean. Sneaked through that one. That was close. That is time. Race it out, race it out. Charles is done. Tim, Casey looking for Brian and shut it down. Brian Dean gonna set that early TQ 45 laps in 4:03. Casey with 44, 4:02. Emery with 41, and Charles with 33. All right, let's see. I believe that was Mark Andrews with that one. Let's check him in one more time, sir, with that Losi sprint. Sorry about that. Just want to be sure. Looking for other two marshals. Head on back out here. Thank you, sir. In the meantime, roll them off, gentlemen. You got 150 to turn and burn. Caution 2. Who we missing out there? Charles is out there. Casey's out there. Tim is out there. Mr. Brian, need you out here, sir. Out there is fine by me. Healy up here, south end of the track here somewhere. On the outside out here somewhere. Either way, all right, gentlemen, the order is Chris Bradley, Mike Raines, Mark Andrews, Scott Quintel. All right, we're going to check that one more time. I have a really low transponder out there. Who's the third car? Mr. Mark. We need to get that transponder and check that real quick. Just pull it over and everybody stop. Much better. Still low, but much better. We'll be fine for today. All right, let's get them back in order, gentlemen. Chris, Mike, Mark, and Scott. Marshals look alive. 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Ooh, couple guys. I don't know if they touched or not. Glare in my window in here. And Quintel down to a 5-4 already. It's Raines, Bradley, Quintel, Andrews at the line. Raines with a 5-8, Bradley 6-0, Andrews 6-5. Somebody going wide in turn 4, and I think that was Mike. Wheelie time for Scott Quintel. We're going to try the instant replay on that. Nope, fail. What happens when you use technology? All right, 1:15 into this one, 2:45 to go. Quintel showing the way on a 41 lap run. Mike Raines in second. Back a lap and change. Mr. Chris Bradley now taking over that second spot with Raines falling back to third by 1.8. Mark Andrews back 4 and change in fourth. That's 4 seconds. Just dropped a new fast lap for himself at 6.22. Your leader in that red and blue, number 41. Ah, oh, Quintel thought he had the pass done. All right, who was that? Go, go. Double secret probation. That was Mark. Caution in 4. Stay low through 4, drivers. So it is. Looks like that was Chris. $110 to go, $110 to go. It's Scott, Mike, Chris back 1.2. That's your closest battle right now. And Mark back a lap and 4th. $30 seconds. Reigns and Bradley 6/10 apart. Down the front straightaway they go, down to less than 3/10. 15 seconds on the clock here. Caution out of 2. Your leader somehow way off by the wall. Not sure how that happened. Cars are definitely a little handful out there right now. That is time drivers. Looking for 2 more. And shut it down. Quintel going to set that early TQ. 41 laps, 4:02. Fast lap of a 5:36. Reigns with 38 and a 5:8. Bradley with a 37 laps, 5.7s. And Andrews 35 laps with a 6.2. Right, all right, all right. Traxxas modifieds. Come on down. All right, all right, all right. We got 2 of them out there. Under on his way out, and my marshals. Keely's going to volunteer for this one. Thank you, sir. He's brand new to it, so he's trying to get his feet wet, absorb everything. All right, drivers rolled off. You got 140 to turn and burn. All right, looks like these guys are ready to rock and roll. The order is Coleman, Ponder, and Rains. Here we go. High and three, guys. Go high and three. Oh, we got one upside down. Coleman's waiting for him. Uh-oh, might be a driveline issue there. Oh, body issue. One down, three to go. Everybody taking a pit stop here for that one. At the line is Coleman, Ponder, Rains. And a couple new fast laps getting dropped here. A 6-1 from Coleman that time by. Rains with a 6-5. Ponder has a 6-2. All right, just past halfway. Novice, you're up next. The David and Keeley battling out. First time racing for both of them. Ought to be exciting. Mike sashaying out there after he got off the throttle. Ice capades are at the end of the year, guys. Gotta get cold first. It's Coleman on a 31 lap run here. Ponder 28, Rains 27. Everybody with a 6-0. And Mr. Mike has a 6-5. He's got to find something out there. Up on two wheels off in turn 3. Over there, uno momento. Second round, these guys should pick up the lap times quite a bit. They goofed off for about 45 seconds. Coleman, your leader. Looks like he's changed bodies now. I'm getting his other cars mixed up. Just have the checkered on the nose. It's the green and blue striped number 51. Ponder in the all blue 26. Rains rocking the orange highlights. And the flag on the back of that thing. That is time, drivers. Keep going. Rains is done. Ponder's done. And Coleman's done. Shut it down. 34,406 for David Coleman. Ponder with 32. Rains with 29. And I'm sure we'll see the second round times pick up quite a bit. All right, let's get my novice drivers out there, down and check them in and park it. I got the great John Grant tuning in. Legendary John Grant from Sarasota. Hopefully the weather's better down there. It is overcast. Thankfully not raining at the moment. Currently 80 degrees here. 27 Celsius for our metric friends there. And humidity is 79%. It's sticky out. Alright, looking for our marshals to start heading out here. While we're waiting, once again, these are novice drivers. This is their first time racing. Heck, it's maybe the first time on the track for Healy. Alright, where's my marshals? Mr. Coleman's out there. Need Ponder and a volunteer for Reigns. All right, guys, slow down, slow down. We'll get you hot laps here in just a second. Need 2 more marshals down at the far end. And this is our novice class. Give our novice drivers a little love and encouragement here. At least 1 marshal down at the far end. And while you're watching, we got a moment here. Don't forget to do all those social media things. Like, subscribe, follow. Share, ring the notification bell, help get the word out for RC. Like Mr. Bryan's going to go down there for us. Thank you, sir. All right, drivers, roll them off. I'm going to give you guys a minute to practice here. Hot laps, roll it off. Out here to get a feel for the track. Any changes you've made to the car, make sure they're working out in your favor. David testing out the pipe there, trying to get back to some off-road routes. You've been running the off-road a little bit the other day. All right, drivers, let's get them in order. According to the screen here, Mr. David's going to be out front, followed by Keeley. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Remember, you're on your own clock when you cross that line. Your goals here is to run clean, smooth, and keep it in one piece. Man, David throwing elbows already. And these guys are novice. First time running the oval for them. Try to race them so much to drive your line. Caution on the back straight. Low on back, low on the back. Caution on front straight. Stuck on the wall there. Mr. Bryan's running to it. Looks like a little issue with Mr. David's car. We're going to check it out, see if they can't pop it back on here. Might be the steering link. Maybe not. David's back into it. Oh, it's the bulk up on the late model. Keely, pull it back into Brian over there next time by. He's going to do a little pit stop for you. All right, 140 to go. Keely showing the way with 27 lap run going. David on a 17 at the moment. And this is Novice. Her goal is to finish the race in one piece. Got Mr. Gagnon tuning in. My prayers to you and your wife right now. Gagnon going through some issues and trying to get a handle on that. So hopefully they got that sorted out. Heard it there. 3 down, 1 to go. It's final race of the first round, so there will be a break here. Looks like it's going to be about a 20-minute break. So we'll get started at 7:20. It's currently 6:57. Once again, round 2, 7:20. Track will be open for practice. Guys are doing great. Keely down to a 6.8. David with a 7.6. On the first lap, so whatever he did on the first lap, he needs to keep duplicating. Now Keely picking it up a little bit with a 6.72. Like if Brian can do this, so can I. Mr. David just dropped a 7.2 new fast lap. That is time, drivers. Keep going, keep going. And everybody's actually done now. Keely taking that one, setting the early TQ, 27 laps, 401. Mr. David Aldrich finishing with 22 and 404. They did the most important thing, is finishing in one piece. Great job, guys. All right, once again, we got a 20-minute break here. Round 2 starts at 7:20, same order and everything. All right, boys and girls, round 2 starts now. Get our marshals out there, gonna be our novice drivers, plus a couple volunteers to help them out. Once again, race order is the same. Start where you finished the first round. Hey, Mr. Chris. Ocala Bomber, come on down. It's going to be Coleman, Ponder, Montgomery, Mallon, West, Page, and Schwartz. Hi, Mr. Keeley needs you out here. In the meantime, looks like we need one more help out at each end of the track. Keeley on his way out here and looking for Justin to get checked in. Meantime, roll them off, drivers. You got 85 seconds to turn and burn. Up on 2 wheels. Good save, guys. Good save. Woo, somebody's chancing it here. Like Ponder. All right, is Mr. Justin coming? I know he's pitting right out here in these pits. Oh, not gonna make this one? Okay. Now they're practicing earlier. I guess maybe something will go on. Hopefully get it sorted out for the main. What? I need 2 more marshals out here. Mr. Keeley needs you out here, sir. We're a volunteer for you and 1 volunteer otherwise. Like Mr. Scott's out there. Thank you, sir. He's going to take the north end. Looks like he's going to be the infield. The order is Coleman, Ponder, Montgomery, Mallon, and West. Roll it off, gentlemen. All right, things are looking good. Here we go, gentlemen. Oh, watch out on 1, and we're clear. Mallon getting sideways down the straightaway. Stay low in the back, low in the back. Low on the back, low on the back. Low in the 3. Clear. I got some shaking and baking going on out there. Coleman at the line. Caution in 3 and 4. You guys got to let off that throttle a little bit. Car's only going to go so fast and stick. I know it's really sticky out there, but... Oh, Ponder catching the pipe and going for a tumble. And not sure if he's got a tie issue. Looks fine now. All right, it's Coleman on a 42-lap run here. That's a new TQ pace. Is he coming off turn 4? Rocking the Coca-Cola colors in that Mustang. Zach Montgomery in second. Rocking that big old blue square body with the green tip on it. Got the drop. Call them teardrop effect on that thing. For off-road racers trying out the oval. Ponder in third in the silver Camaro. Allen in fourth, Evan in fifth, Charles in sixth. Allen in the white and black, Chevelle. Evan in the General Lee. Charles out there in the pink Camaro. Low through two, and we're clear. Fast laps, Coleman 5.4, Ponder 5.7, Montgomery 5.7. Go high in the back. We're clear. Allen 5.8, Evan 6.0, Charles 6.2. I think that's everybody. Caution down the back, and we're clear. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. Caution in 3 and 4. Couple of things between me and that car. Sorry about that. Caution in 2. Here. 35 seconds, drivers. Caution 3, go high through 3. And we're clear. 5 seconds. Coleman's done. Everybody else keep going. Coleman's done. Ponder's done. Montgomery, Mallon. And everybody's done. Shut it down. David Coleman taking that one, setting a new TQ. 42 and 4 flat. Missed that extra lap by 4/10. Montgomery with 38. Going to improve his time, but stay third overall. Ponder with 37. Going to stay second. Allen with 34. Going to stay fourth overall. Evan with fifth place here with 34 laps. Improving his time up to the 1 spot to fifth. And Charles with 31 laps. Going to drop 1 spot to sixth. And unfortunately, Mr. Sports couldn't make the call this round. Hopefully he got some ready for the main. Fast lap going to Coleman of a 5.45. All right. Get them checked in, gentlemen. We've got 4 of our marshals out there. We can get them spread on out. We'll be good. We could use one more at the far end to help out Mr. Charles. Coleman, go down there. Thank you, sir. All right, looking for Smothers and Ponder to get checked in here. All right, marshals are in position. Gentlemen, bring them up to speed. Got 2 minutes to turn and burn. You don't have to use it all. Remember, no stopping on the straightaways. Park it way off in the corner. Ponder running back to back here. Fortunately, there's no other way to do it. Mr. Range is running back to back, which benefits him. I think that's it. Everybody else is spread out by racer if they're running 2 classes. Down to 78 degrees here, and for our metric friends, that's 26C. Got a light rain somewhere. I don't think it's raining here, but out at the airport it is, and humidity 85%. Or not, that will affect our track a little bit. Looks like Bronick cheering on Ponder for this one. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. The order is Ponder, Carpenter, Werstein, Smothers, and Andrews. Like these boys have made a couple adjustments. Unfortunately, Scott first to flinch there. Back under running here now. Top 2 ahead of the current TQ of 41 and 4 flat. Ponder and Carpenter showing the way, followed by Smothers, Andrews, and Werstein at the line. 35 seconds into this one, 3:20 to go. All right, fast laps out there. Werstein 6:01, Andrews 6:02, Smothers 5:82, Carpenter 5:53, Ponder 5:45. Ponder's car's looking good, maybe a little tight if anything right now. All gold, looks like he's got a white deck on it though. Just trailing behind Anthony here, trying to put some pressure on him mentally. And now he's going to make the pass down the front straightaway. Great job. Make the pass off the corner. Keep him on your outside. Carpenter's waiting for him. Appreciate it. Go, go. Carpenter said he wanted me to change his name in the system to timeout. During the break there. Might have to. All good, guys. Remember, it's new track to everybody. It's got a lot more grip than probably the last time you guys were on it. Low off of 2, low off of 2. And we're clear. Up next, Buggy late model, start heading this way. Oh, Ponder, getting into him. He's waiting for him. Thank you, sir. Okay to go for the gap, but you make it bad, you got to make it right. Ponder still rocking a TQ run here, 42.405. Caution in 4, stay low off of 4. Others trying to leave the track. "30 seconds. High to 3, high to 3. That is time, that is time. Keep going, keep going. Carpenter's done. Smothers is done. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Looking for Andrews, looking for Andrews. Looking for Andrews. Go to down. Ponder going to take that one. Not enough for a new TQ. 41,405. Carpenter with 38. Worst team with 38. Those guys going to stay top 3. Mr. Mark Andrews bumping up 1 spot to 4th. And Anthony Smothers improving his time. Going to drop to 5th. Thank you, Mr. Keeley. Appreciate it. All right, all right, all right. Buggy late model. Let's get him down and checked in. All right, let's see if these boys got her dialed in a little better. Slow the car down. Red light is on. Marshals are heading out there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, sirs. All right, looking for Mr. Charles. Meantime, rolled off, gentlemen. You got 85 seconds to turn to burn. All right, looks like they're ready to rock and roll. The orders: Brian Dean, Casey Bass, Tim Emery, Charles West. Looking good there. TQ, 45 laps. Let's see what these guys can do. And Casey's first one to flinch. Plenty of time, though. Ooh, good save there. Good save. Caution. Go high in a 3, high in a 3, high in a 3. And we're clear. Stay low off of 4, low off of 4. Brian Dean was on a TQ run, and now that's going to fall down a bit. Stay low off of 4, low off of 4. Keep it inside. Caution in 2, caution in 2. Clear. Casey having some unfortunate luck here in this one. 120 down, 240 to go at the line. And I think Mr. Charles Transponder stopped counting. Try to hand count that for him. Brian Dean showing the way, 42 lap run, fast lap of a 5.11. Casey Bass with a 5.14 on a 41 lap run. Emery on a 39 lap with a 5.3. And Wes with a 6.2 so far, with his, fortunately, a 16 lap run here. High into 1, high into 1, stay high into 1 for a clear. Wheelie time. Tell me that was an SR10 or was it M or not? It sounds bad. Bad fast. We just gotta tune her in. Bass with a 5.09 last time by. Starting to reel 4 liter in here a little bit. 0.6 between them now. Oh, Casey getting it wrong out of 2. I think Brian might have been toying with him a little bit. Picked up an extra 10th on him. Caution out of 2. Clear. Just about a minute to go. Losi Sprints, you're up next. Start heading this way. "20 seconds to go." We got Brian French tuning in. See you, sir. Hope everything's going all right for you. 10 seconds. Oh, kerfuffle off of 4. Whew, she's got some wheelie time there. That is time. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Casey is done. Brian's done. Tim is done. Charles is done. Casey Bass going to take that one 42.4 flat to a 4.02, 1.4 seconds over Brian Dean there. Neither of those guys improving their time. Emery with 41, not improving his time, and Charles with 24. Charles had stopped counting after like the 3rd lap, so I'm not sure what happened there. Tried to hand count what I could for you, sir. So looks like it's going to be Brian Dean staying on the point there for the main. Alright, looks like all my drivers are checked in looking for my marshals to start heading out here. We got Tim, Casey, like Keely's out there. He's just trying to take it all in. Actually, he's out there for Brian, I'm guessing, and Mr. Charles will get out there in just a moment. All right, drivers, let's bring him up to speed. Boy's been picking it up a notch as well, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Scott was down to a 5-0 in this class. Check that real quick. Oh, 5-3. Fast lap was a 5-3. Couple guys got some work to do. Looks like they're ready to rock and roll. The orders: Quintel, Rains, Bradley, and Andrews. EQ 41402. Everybody's in the A main, though. Transponders looking good, gentlemen. We go. Go, go. Remember, it's qualifying. Ooh, somebody biked it up there. I think it was Bradley. All right, a bunch of new fast laps from the crew here. And Quintel just dropped a 5.36. Rains with a 5.9 that time by. Bradley with a 6.27. Andrews 6.33. They're basically out of the box. They're allowed to couple of springs, change all the fluids, the pistons that come with it, tires. Next week, the Losi Sprint guys have a better choice of tires going forward. Right now, they're still on the standards or softs. I'm assuming there's a mix out there. Probably would have been on a nice standard on the right front. $150 down, $210 to go. Just about halfway, drivers. Scott Quintel out in that. Go high in one, high in one. We're clear. Hell, rocking a 44 lap pace right now. 3 laps up on the first round time in that red and blue, number 41. Mike Rains in second. Out there to black and green. Caution and two, caution and two. Oh, your leader wheeling off a 2. Straight to the wall, almost right to the scene of the accident again. Chris Bradley in third. He's the all black out there. Mark Andrews with the blue and gray. In fourth, had F6-1 on the previous lap. That's a new fast lap for him. Ooh, man, Mark's got some speed there. Got to slow down for those corners, though. And looks like they got to pop a bulk up on him. Oh, no. Chris has got a bulk up. You can't pop the bulk up on there, Keeley. Now looks like they'll try to take care of it. It's all right. Caution on the front straight. Clear. Oh, doesn't look good. 40 seconds to go. That's those 4-pole motors out there, that monster torque to just lift that whole front end up. She going wherever she was pointed. Oh, Quintel up on 2 wheels. Drop another 5-4 there. That is time, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Quintel is done. Reigns is done. Looking for Andrews. And shut it down. Scott Quintel taking that one, setting a new TQ. 42-4 flat. Missed it by 4/10. Reigns with 38, going to improve his time and stay second overall. Mark Andrews with 28 laps. Looks like he's going to stay fourth with his first round time. And unfortunately, Chris Bradley popping something on the front end of that, 25 laps into it. All right, Traxxas modified. Coleman, Ponder, Reigns. Let's get him down and checked in. All right, let's check it online. Who else is out there watching online? Jump in the chat. We got Bronick, French, the Dolans, Terry and Ron, John Grant, George Bronick, Ass watching from the pits. Got some family from Vermont tuning in to see Mr. David's first time racing. All right, gentlemen. Got 2 minutes if you want to use it. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in order. It's going to be Coleman, Ponder, and Reigns. One volunteer to help out Mr. Chris Bradley down at the north end. One volunteer, Marshall. Come on down. Shouldn't need it. We only got 3 cars out there, but... And sponsors looking good, gentlemen. 34 laps is your current TQ. Let's see what these boys have. Should definitely be better this time. All right, false start, guys. False start. What's going on? You put the wrong battery in? Gosh. Help me, baby Jesus. All right, we're giving Ponder a chance to get that battery in here because he's buying pizza for everybody. Huh. What was it? Wrong battery? All right. It was wrong battery, though, right? Okay. Got the Ganas family tuning in. Hello to Mr. Will. Hopefully everything's great up in Valdosta. Saw you guys doing your morning calisthenics yesterday for Trump's Heating and Air up there. I know it had to be a warm one out. I appreciate what you guys do. I don't envy you necessarily about it. I got to get up in the attic tomorrow morning before the sun gets up. Now some pipes and dirt trays myself, so gonna be fun. Alright, hopefully we got the right battery in this time. Alright, gentlemen. Once again, 34 laps currently. We know that's going to go down here. Just by how much is the question. Alright, drivers, this time by, this time by. It's Coleman trying to warm his tires up. Here we go. Hopefully it's better this time. Caution in four, caution in four. It's Ponder and Coleman 9/10 apart at the line. At 1.2 now, Reigns dropping a 6.9 fast lap. Ponder with a 6.16, Coleman 6.07. Your leader, David Ponder, in that all blue. And in the blue, green striped. Decker nose on that thing. And Reigns with the orange highlights on his. Caution down the back straight. I'll go high on the back stretch. Yes, Mr. Ganas, stay hydrated. As a reminder, everybody, we do have a water cooler here inside the roll-up door. Just had to put a new bottle on it today. Down to our last bottle for the week, so we'll have to get next door neighbors here, Culligan Water, to bring us some more. Additionally, we have some sports drinks and sodas inside, along with some bottled water as well, and some snacks. So please stay hydrated. Very important. All right, Dave Ponder showing the way, coming off turn 4 in the all blue car, yellow rims. Rocking a 38 lap run here. New TQ pace by 4 laps. Coleman back at the line by 3.9. He's got to find something here. Rains back a couple laps. Just tuning in online. This is our Traxxas Modified class. These guys are running pretty close to stock here. Caution out of 4. Stay low off of 4. Low off of 4. Last week or so, we allowed these guys the new Traxxas late model tires. Different rim, different insert. That's definitely gave some of these guys a performance boost here. Probably throwing some guys for a loop on their setup. 40 seconds to go. Novice, you're up next. Last race of qualifying. Novice start heading this way. David and Keeley. Seconds. Coleman now to the lead somehow, some way. Ponder had a 12-second lap. Transponder's completely fine, so I have a feeling he had a little kerfuffle. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Coleman, you are done. Let's see what Ponder's got here. He's done. Looking for Rains and shut it down. Like David Coleman going to hold on to that one. 37.4 flat, and that is a new TQ by 3 laps. Ponder back 3.5 seconds with a 37 lap run in 4:03. And Mike Rains improving his time as well with a 33 lap run. Fast lap going to Ponder 6:034. All right, novice drivers, let's get them out there down and checked in. David, red light is on. Slow it down, sir. Get our marshals out here. We'll let you guys turn and burn. Do this so you guys don't smash up your cars and have nobody to get it for you. All right, looking for my marshals to start heading out here. Coleman's out here. Wouldn't hurt to show our novice drivers a little more love and get a couple volunteer marshals to help us out. Here comes Mr. Ponder. Thank you, sir. All right, drivers. Looks like we got a volunteer down the far end. Drivers, roll them off. You got just over a minute for hot laps. All right, looking for one more volunteer to help us out down at the far end. She can't do it all alone herself. She's not even a racer. She's out there. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Appreciate it. Got your short course. Is that your Traxxas? Yep. All right. Definitely a challenge on this surface, I bet. Getting it done out there pretty decently. All right, boys and girls, this is your novice class. And this is where you start to learn how to race. Mr. Keeley, currently qualified, 27 laps, 401. He's your TQ. He's going to lead us off here, followed by David. 4 minutes on the clock for all our oval races here normally. That's what tonight is. Here we go. And we're off and running. All right, so far these guys are doing much better this round. We are already ahead of the current TQ. David testing out the wall there. All right, 125 down, 235 to go. Mr. Keeley showing the way. That's Brian's late model. He was running in the other class. X-ray cars, and we got Mr. David rocking one of the short courses. Getting into oval racing or even the off-road racing. So this stuff is off-road, 10 scale off-road cars. Uh-oh, looks like we have a steering issue. Looks like he's back running. Okay, see how fast they're going with the off-road cars. You'd be surprised how fast they go with the purpose-built cars. We going fast enough. 130 to go, 130 to go. This is the final race of qualifying. It is 10 after here when we're done. Mains will start at 8:30. Mains will start at 8:30. 20-minute break. David with the 7.5. New fast lap last time by in that green short course truck. Keeley's got a 5.87. Forty seconds to go, 40 seconds. Keeley on a 36 lap run here. David on a 22. Testing out the back wall there by the stoplight. Oh, up on two wheels. 5 seconds. That is time, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Keeley is done. Looking for David to finish this one out. And shut it down. Shut it down. Keeley taking that one, setting a new TQ. 35 laps, 401. David with 23. He picked up his time as well, improving his qualifying time with that second round run. And a new fast lap for him of a 7.5. Once again, it is 8:10. Main start in 20 minutes. That's 8:30. Main's at 8:30. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. Need to get our marshals out there. First marshaling will be our novice class. Keely, David, a couple volunteers. Come on down. Ocala Bomber A main, you guys are up first. This could be the most exciting, electrifying race of the night. Coleman, Ponder, Montgomery, Mallon, Page, West, and Schwartz. All right, drivers, let's get them down and checked in. Evan, we really know you want to start back to off-road. You don't have to hide it any longer, buddy. Once again, need everybody to check in except Zach and Justin. They're good to go. Everybody else, not cross the line since I got the up. All right, thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. You need one more marshal down at the far end to help out Mr. Keeley. Especially this group of guys. There's 7 of them out there. I have a feeling there's going to be a little blood in the water in this one. Sharks will sense it and bam, pounce. You need one more marshal down at the far end to help us out. Mr. Evan, check in for me one more time. All right, drivers, roll them off. You got 150 to turn and burn. You need one more volunteer marshal to help us out here with this one. Uh-oh. Like they're trying to pop on Mr. Evans' ball cup. There's a chance they get Mr. Casey Bass to help us out with this one. Mr. Chris is going to do it. Thank you, sir. Far end. Caution on the front straight. All right, boys and girls. If you're watching online, jump in the chat. Pick your winner of this one. Mr. Allen Lower tuning in tonight. Thank you. All right, boys and girls, your top qualifier, 42 laps, 4 flat. Mr. David Coleman's going to lead us off here, followed by David Ponder in second. Zach Montgomery in third, his first time racing oval. Mr. Brad Mallon in fourth. Mr. Evan Page in fifth, rocking the general lead there. And Charles West in sixth. Mr. Justin Schwartz in seventh. All right, gentlemen, one more time by the line so I can double check the transponders. All right, things are looking good. 4 minutes on the clock, drivers. Here we go. Our clean and green. Oh, Mr. Mallon. Gonna put himself in the hole here. Caution in 3. And we're off and running. All right, it's Coleman, Ponder, Charles, all the way up to third. Caution in 1 and 2, and we're clear. Oh, your leader getting tangled up. Caution in 3, stay low through 3. Ocala Bomber, we allow a little rubbing his racing in this class. Uh-oh, looks like might be Justin having some trouble. Can't find Ponder out there. Was the gray Camaro. Here he comes off turn 4. Green nose on that thing. Coleman in the Coca-Cola 51, red and white Mustang. Charles West in the other pink Camaro. Or, I don't know, it looks pink to me. Oh, Justin traction rolling. Like Evan traction rolled too, maybe. And looks like, I think Justin might be out. Did the battery come out of that? Something separated. Just about halfway, looking for Ponder. Back of the crew, back of the pile here. Putting Montgomery a lap down, maybe. Oh, a whole tire came off. That's unfortunate. Oh, we got a kerfuffle in 2. Always got to roll into those throttles nice and smoothly. Remember, you got a lot of grip out there. Driving a V12 and a Ford Pinto, guys. Keep that in mind. Oh, and your leader on the wrong side of the pipe. And excuse me, no, Coleman to the lead. By about a lap here. Ponder's got to reel him in here with 125 to go. Charles West back at the line by 1 lap. They low into 3, low into 3. It's Coleman, Ponder, West, Montgomery. Montgomery cross line. He's back and forth by 3.9, trying to get on that podium. Go high into 1, high into 1. High off of 2, stay high, low off of 2 now. Stay high off of 4, high off of 4, high off of 4. And we're clear. It looks like Montgomery up to third now. Where's Charles? There he goes across line. He's back 5 seconds with 30 seconds to go. Oh, Evan up on 2 wheels into 3. I don't know how he saved that one. Oh no, looks like Charles's body's popped off. He's trying to keep it on, but ooh, it's a challenge. Want to know how important aero is? Right there is your answer. We try to keep it out of this class so these guys learn how to tune. Race it to the line, drivers. That is time. Cross, you're done. Everybody's done except Evan, but I think he is, there you go. Shut it down. Mr. David Coleman taking that one. 40 laps, 4:05. Ponder with 38. Zach Montgomery finishing on the podium here with 35 laps. Charles with 33 after that body problem. Evan having a couple of issues there with 32 laps. And Brad, 31. All right, boys and girls, let's see. Short course late model. It's your time to shine. Ponder, Carpenter, Werstein, Andrews, and Smothers. All right, looks like our marshals are starting to spread on out. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Looking for a check-in from Ponder. He is running back-to-back. All right, drivers, we got a couple marshals out there. Turn them loose. All right, gentlemen and ladies. Your top qualifier for short course late model, David Ponder, 41 laps and 4 flat, .459. Going to lead us off in that gold and white. Mr. John Carpenter in the number 99, white, black, and orange. In second. Third place, Scott Werstein at white and black, green lettering. That is a Traxxas flash underneath the hood of that thing. In third, Mr. Mark Andrews in fourth, rocking the patriotic scheme, and Mr. Anthony Smothers in fifth. All right, gentlemen, 4 minutes on that clock. Transponders looking good, drivers. Let's keep it clean. Here we go. We're off and running. Boy, shaking it out, shaking and baking out here pretty good. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Oh, Anthony up on 2 wheels. Scott trying to get back by him. There's the opportunity. They're not easy vehicles to drive on this high bite surface. They're definitely a challenge. Ponder showing the way. Carpenter back 1.1 last time by. Make that 9/10 now as Ponder tries to make his way through traffic. Trying to do the over-under here on Smothers. Smothers driving him wide there. Carpenter going to try to get past him. Oh, Anthony bouncing off the pipe. Go high through one, high through one. And we're clear. At the line, it is Ponder now. Still Carpenter, Werstein, Andrews, Smothers. They started the way they started is the way they're rolling. Shake up there and then straighten back out. Oh no, Smothers pulling it over. Uh-oh. Somebody's saying it might be a little motor. Just about, or just past halfway, 1:45 to go. Ponder showing the way by 7/10. Mr. Mark, that is a battle for the lead around you. Caution, go low down the back straight, low on the back, low on the back. Oh, high in the back, high in the back. Mr. Keeley got caught looking. Scott's back in third by a lap and change. Make that 2 laps and change. Right on the edge there. At third place. Keep it going. He's good chance he's going to be on the podium here. He's got a lap lead on Mark. And Anthony's back 5 laps in 5th. Ponder dropping a new fast lap, 5.503 last time by. Comes back on another 5.7. See if he can maintain it for 45 more seconds. Carpenter with a 5.60 answering back, he's got him reeled in down the inside. Oh, Mr. Timeout's got to make sure he stays out of it. 30 seconds to go in your short course late model A main here. Battle for the lead for the win. Ponder bouncing off the wall. It's going to give Carpenter a chance. Christine steps aside. He's going to see if one of these guys takes themselves out so he can move up the ladder. 10 seconds. I think that's all she wrote. Ponder answering back with a 5.44. Gets it up on 2 wheels. He's going to get caught at the line. He is done. Andrews is done. Everybody's done. Shut it down. David Ponder taking that one by 1.7 seconds. 42.4 flat. A 42.402 over John Carpenter. Mr. Scott Werstein back with 39 laps. 4.03. Mark Andrews with 37 laps in 4th. Fast lap is a 5.44 from Ponder, and the slowest fast lap out of the guys that finished is a 5.9, so not too bad, guys. Once again, at the end of the night, we got podium pictures to take right on the front stretch, so if you're top 3 or TQ, I'll have you out there. Try to have all our new drivers here on the podium, at least, or out there for a picture at least once. Good keepsake. All right. Decent crowd out here tonight on hand watching. Don't forget, while you're out there watching online, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share, follow, all that good social media stuff. Get to hit up our main Facebook page and our Facebook group, New Red Hobbies and Race Facility. All the latest info is posted there. Working on getting the website up to date. Limitations on that right now, so it's challenging to do at times. All right, boys and girls. Looking for a couple more of my Buggy late models to get checked in. Mr. Scott, they're waving to you. All right, gentlemen, we got some marshals out there. Bring them up speed. You got 70 seconds to turn to burn. All right, does anybody know if Charles is making this one or not? A thumbs up or thumbs down. Assuming he is. Checking in for me, sir. I didn't get a transponder read at that time. Nothing. Jump down there and double check that. A, make sure it's plugged in the right way. B, make sure it's horizontal. Definitely not a background issue here tonight. I think the solar storms have subsided for a little while. Us older folks remember the days of AM radio. It's the same phenomenon that messes with that. Kids, ask your grandparents. I believe this was the one that wasn't counting about 3 laps into the last round. Well, the weather crowd was right tonight. We did get some rain. Fortunately, we were on the edge of the really bad stuff. All right, that's in and working. All right, gentlemen, the order for this race. Your top qualifier, Buggy Late Model A Main, 45 laps in 4:03. Brian Dean. Mr. Casey Bass lining up second with 44 laps. Tim Emery in third with 41 laps. And Charles West with 36 laps rounding out the field. All right, gentlemen. Here we go. False start, guys. False start. False start. All right, keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. All right, now one more time, gentlemen. Mucho better. Casey, oh, he goes for the gap and pays the price he's waiting for him. So good sportsmanship, guys. Appreciate it. Caution in 1, stay low through 1. Oh no, something with the rear end. Well, all Charles has got to do is keep it clean. He's on the podium tonight. Unfortunate turn of events for Mr. Tim. Right now, your battle for that lead is 1 second. Mr. Brian showing the way. Casey Bass in back 1.1 now. 42 lap run going for him. Oh, Casey, you're rolling it over, traction rolling. He was telling me he's pretty much wide open. If he lets off, it causes it to roll over. That's a bad side for Brian if you can keep that thing from rolling over. Caution in 4, go high through 4, high through 4. High through 4. And we're clear. Losi sprint, start making your way up here. 130 down, 230 to go. Casey Bass dropping in a couple new fast laps here. 5:123 last time by for the race. Brian Dean with a 5:15. Charles with a 5:60. Emery a 5:67. Maybe next time Casey will listen to me. I'm messing with him. We're there halfway. Caution in 3. And it's clear. .90 seconds to go. Once again, Losi Sprints, you're up next. That's Quintel, Rains, Bradley, and Andrews. Uh-oh, left rear, Mr. Charles. Soft walls are only so soft. He's still on the podium tonight. Fast down to a 5.096. He had a 5.07 in practice. You were thinking somebody was going to get down to the 4.9s tonight with just over 30 seconds to go. That is a battle for the lead. Not sure if... Oh, Brian corkscrews himself into the pipe there and gives up the lead to Casey with 20 seconds to go. He's going to be beating himself up if he just let Casey catch him. Casey's up there giggling. I think they're having a good time, so I think it's all is good. Ooh, Casey up on two wheels in the middle of three. Bounces off the pipe in two, race it to the line. Mr. Bass redeeming himself, taking the victory tonight over Brian Dean in second, both with 45 laps, 402 to 404. Fast lap going to Casey with a 509, Brian with a 515. Mr. Charles going to finish on the podium with 25 laps and a 5.6 fast lap, and Emery out after three in a 5.67 fast lap. Woo! Well, boys and girls, I'm pretty sure you can say the track is bad fast right now. See if these guys can get down into the low fives. I believe we had a 5.3 out there earlier. Round one, Scott had a 5.36. Round two, fast lap was still another 5.36. Watch online. It's currently 77 degrees here in Ocala, Florida. 25 C for our metric friends. 88% humidity. All right, if you guys are in the last race, Casey, Brian, Charles, and Tim. Need you guys out here to marshal. Plenty of time to talk about how great we were, how bad it was. That's what the internet's for. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. So what? Oh, not yet. I think they tried to take out Casey there. He was getting a little mouthy, so I'm not surprised. Are you all right? Got a water cooler right here. Catch the fence. Car got him. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna pause for the cause here. I got a little band-aids here. All right, boys and girls. Sorry about that. Trackside injury. Try to take care of it. All right, gentlemen. Like they were digging out some of that out of the track there. Your top qualifier, 42 laps. You know what? We're going to record this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your Losi Sprint A main, your top qualifier, 42 laps, 4 flap. Mr. Scott Quintel is going to lead us off, followed by Mike Raines in second, Chris Bradley in third, and Mark Andrews in fourth. We're looking good, gentlemen. Once again, 4 minutes on that clock. Let's keep it clean. Here we go. And we're off and running. Oh, your leader biking it up in turn 2. Going to the back of the field already. He's got a fast car, though. Oh, Mr. Andrews getting into somebody there. Oh, caution in 1 and 2. Caution in 2 as well. Stay low through 2. That was Quintel, your leader. Now Raines to the lead. Raines coming off turn 4 in that black and green. Quintel in second by 2.5 in that red and blue. Caution out of 4. Stay low off of 4, low off of 4. Good job, Marshall. Raines in second. Chris Bradley back less than a tenth in third. Battle for that final podium spot. Shaping up here a little bit. Oh, Bradley, I think got in the back of Raines just enough to upset him and flip it over. Quintel dropping a 5.43 new fast lap on a 38-lap run here. Chris Bradley back 3.3 in third. And looks like that was Mark. Oh, watch out on the front straight. Go low on the front, low on the front. Low on the front, guys. Stay low on the front. I think he's knocked the camber out of that thing. Might be the problem there if he's spinning out. I'm going to have to get that camber fixed eventually. And Mike drove it straight to the scene of the accident. He popped the ball clip off, and Chase is going to try to get it back in there for him. Just to remind you guys, there's 12 feet of track out there. Quintel showing the way. Chris Bradley in second. Raines holding on to third. Andrews back a lap at the line here. Traxxas modified. Start heading this way. 90 seconds to go. Caution in 2, stay low off of 2, low off of 2. And Mark's going to drive it straight to the scene of the accident here in turn 4. Get a ball cut pop back on. And he's back underway. It's Quintel, Bradley back 2 laps. Mike Raines back 2 laps in third. Mark back 4 laps in fourth. Anybody still has a chance to keep get on the podium here in this one. I don't know. Mark's right rear cambered in quite a bit as well. I don't think it's broken, but definitely going to be a handful. "15 seconds, drivers. 15 seconds for Scott Quintel, showing the way on a 40-lap run here. Done when you cross the line, and everybody's done. Shut it down. Scott Quintel taking that one, 40 and 401. Fast lap of a 5.43. Chris Bradley in second with 36 laps and a 5.8. Mike Raines with 34 laps on the podium there and a 5.8 as well. And Mark Andrews, 28 laps and a 6.1. All right, boys and girls, Traxxas modifieds. Let's get them down and checked in. Apparently, with the Ponder's car, if it doesn't sound good, that's the secret. It didn't sound good with this short course late model either. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. Got 140 on the clock. All right, let's get one volunteer down with Chris there to help him out. One volunteer marshal. Shouldn't have needed with these. There's only 3 of them out there this time. All right, Chris says he's got it. Drivers, if you have a problem with this, yell at him later. All right, boys and girls, your Traxxas modified TQ 37 laps 4 flat. Mr. David Coleman and lead us off, followed by David Ponder and Mike Rains. Here we go. Got to keep them on their feet. Ponder down the inside. Oh, couldn't quite keep it though. And a couple new fast laps there. Coleman dropping a 6.33. Ponder with a 6.0. 7/10 at the line between them. The Rains just dropped a 6.83. Back 5 seconds. Rains give them a little way there so they can battle for that lead. Rains with a new fast lap, 6.48. Ponder down the inside of Coleman. Coleman gives a little tap. Ponder catches the pipe, and Coleman all over him. Now down the inside. Oh, he tries to wiggle his way through. Oh, can't take yourself out of the race, though. Deep breath. Don't worry, Mike's going to help you out. Woo, man, he's biking up all the time on that right rear now. $140 to go, $140 to go. Novice, you're up next. Novice, you're up next. Mr. David, Mr. Keeley. Coleman trying to put Ponder a lap down. Oh, man. If he already wasn't a lap behind him, I'd put him in timeout. These guys are buddies, so we're giving a little leeway on this one. $20 seconds. That is time you cross line. You are done. Looking for Coleman. And shut it down. Coleman taking that one 37 laps. Honor with 35. Reigns with 33. All three of those guys are going to be on the podium either way. It's time for the final race of the night. Our Novice A main, Keeley, David, both their first time racing RC cars. And this is our novice class. Let's get a couple extra marshals to help them out. Keeley checking one more time. Different transponder, I believe. There. Fine. It doesn't matter. We got it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Coleman will be out there in a second. Mr. Ponder will be out there in a second. All right, drivers. We got a couple marshals to cover this right now. Get your hot laps in. Right, all right, all right. Still got 80 seconds on the clock here. All right, does anybody need any adjustments? All right, looks like they're ready to rock and roll. Your current top qualifier, or the top qualifier, Mr. Keeley Dean, first time racing, 35 laps, 401. Mr. David Allrich lining up second. Let's roll it off, drivers. Take one more lap around to make sure the transponder strength is all good. Everything's looking good, gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, man, David. Gives him a little love. Gonna wait for him. Good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship. All right. Go, go, go. Six, you're not recording this? I'd try to help you out. All right, let's see what we got here. Guys, you got to finish first. You must first finish. You got to keep it in one piece. At the lines, Mr. Keeley by about a lap here. David's got the power. Got to get it to roll around the corner. Mr. Keeley getting them back for that start kerfuffle there. I'm messing with you guys. 135 down, 225 to go. Rocking a 31 lap pace for Keeley. David on a 22 at the moment. And picked it up a little bit more there. And this is our novice class, is where you start as far as your racing journey goes. Oh, Brian's like, I'm trying to watch my car not get destroyed. Hey, we just fixed that jump too, Keely, or David. Oh, he goes for a tumble. Past halfway, 135 to go. Take our pictures here for the podiums. We'll do it in the order we ran the races. So if you're in that first bomber race, you guys need to be ready to go on the podium soon. 120 to go in this one. Keeley showing the way. David in second here, back a couple laps. Doing great. And looks like David taking an alternate route there. Back into it. Great job, buddy. Then he tried to take out Coleman. Twenty seconds. Caution in three, caution in three. Five seconds. That is time. Keeley is done. Looking for David to finish out here. First time racing, and everybody finishes every heat tonight. Great job, novice drivers. Keeley taking that one, 31 laps. David with 24. That is it for our live stream, folks. We will see you Thursday for Thursday Night Thunder on the off-road again. While practice indoors will be for the off-road guys. Again, back here Wednesday and Thursday. Thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to do all those fancy social media things. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Help get the word out. We will see you later.